to start by redefining the CEO. To be honest, when I first applied to this CEO program, I thought it's about how to be a female entrepreneur, because it's in the name, Miss CEO, right? And I wanted to really go into the business field, and I thought Miss CEO is something that is going to help me do that. But when I got here, I learned it's more than that. It's not just about being a CEO of a company or being a female entrepreneur in this society, but it's about being CEO of your life. I have learned many skills that are not like in school. I learned about, yes, math, calculus, or history, but then I've never learned about how to connect with people, how to interact, or how to manage my own time. I've learned from setting goals to managing my own time, from networking to negotiating with people. And one of the major things that how it affected me is like a mini transformation. I was this typical high school student who always wanted to, kind of fit in, and then not really fit in with like a certain group of people, but then to kind of keep up with the race. Where I don't know where this race leads me, but then I want to still be active. It's like my friend knows what she wants to major in since she was 2, and then people are doing paid internships already, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm kind of behind. I have to catch up. So I wanted to give myself a tag, and have that safe, secure bubble where I'm in. But I have such limited options. The common ones: doctor, engineer, or if you want to business, or such common options. And I'm like, so I'm gonna circle one like it's a multiple choice question. And for me, it turned out to be business. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do like business. No one forced me to like business. But I have made this decision based on one experience. And I have done this app challenge in my freshman and sophomore year of high school. And then I wrote a couple business plans. And then I just fell in love with it. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. I get to market my product. I know I get to decide how I'm going to sell this product, how to make it interesting and attractive. And recently I got an internship, marketing internship at this startup. And then when I'm working there, I really didn't find the same passion or fun that I had when I'm writing a business plan. And then I realized I was not admitting the fact. I was like, I like business. I'm going to major in business. I'm going to do MBA. I was not admitting the fact that why did I even choose this career? But I did realize it's such a wrong mindset. Talking to many people and many Stanford graduates, how they talked about how they switched majors many times, and even after declaring their majors, they still made that tough decision of changing majors, because just because you pick one thing doesn't mean you have to stick with it all the time. And so I've decided to be more open-minded, because before, or like a week ago, any opportunity that comes across me, I'm like, is that related to business? No. Why should I do it, right? It has nothing related to my life. But now I've learned that I have to be more open to opportunities that come across my way, or anything, and just to try things out and not just to stick with that or tag myself to one specific thing. And another thing is about finding my strengths. Again, I always thought passion or dream job is that one little sparkling, glowing thing that I have to find, and everyone found theirs already, and then I have to find mine. And if I find that, and then there's a perfect way that I could go there. Go to college, and I'm gonna get that dream job, and I'll be happy for the rest of my life. But I've decided, I know it's really naive about me, but the Miss CEO program actually helped me figure out that I was wrong. And one of the guest speakers have talked about why is it important to kind of start within. How we have to start with finding our own strengths, the ones we're already good at, and kind of pave the path to success or whatever we want to achieve through that. So the most important thing I learned is we always tend to find answers outside. We try to look things for outside, but then I realized we had to start from kind of discovering ourselves and starting from inside.
So coming to Miss CEO, I also learned a very important skill, and that was networking. So before coming to Miss CEO, I've done like a networking thing. So my friend actually has another friend that manages a volunteer team at a company that translates its content into Chinese, so it could market the content to users in China. And before coming to Miss CEO, I was actually, I became in touch And I realized that through networking, it is really an essential tool for people in all ages, whether you're a professional or whether it's just me. I'm just like a high school student. So I feel I learned a lot about networking from the CEO. And another thing is informational interviews. So through my experience at Miss CEO, I was able to have informational interviews with professionals from business, from computer science, from history, English, and I was able to actually have informational interviews done with them. And I learned a lot about how they overcame their obstacles and how they're ultimately able to pursue their passion. And I realized that they are such an inspiration for me, and I can imagine myself following their path or creating my own path in the future. So before coming to Miss CEO, I didn't really care about like communication skills, and I didn't really focus on how I was acting during like a conversation. But now I've learned that during like a conversation, it's important to listen, to pay respect to the other person, and to make sure that you always say thank you at the end of the conversation.
And that being said, we would like to thank you for sending your daughters to this program, and that's such